Okay, so here we are doing some testing on the brand new Escort Max 360, and what I wanted to show you is that there's two main issues that I've seen so far. Again, these are initial observations and not necessarily conclusions, but the first one concerns the ability to catch quick shots like QT-IO shots from a Bushnell K-Bang gun. Now, I put new batteries in this thing just so it's at full strength, and my power station as well is at full strength, so everything should be operating in optimal conditions. I have TSR on this unit, and currently running auto or auto no X. There's really no difference between the two, except one just turns X off by default. I'm going to do a couple shots, and we'll see how long it takes for the Max to react, but it hasn't been reacting in my car very well on these quick K-band shots. So I'm going to do shoot, no response, shoot, no response, shoot, no response, shoot. It's taken about a second. And the other thing I want you to see is when I do these shots that there's a delay from the time that you get the audio until the time that the Max actually lights up on the arrow display, which is on the right there, to the right of the Auto No X. So you'll see that as soon as it lights up, you actually get the audio much earlier than you do the visual on the arrows. See, that's what I'm talking about there. Now, you're not going to get any sound because it's below 20 miles an hour. Now, let's change the sensitivity on this thing to highway, and then we'll see what she does there. TSR is still on. This is highway mode. It's a little quicker. See how it's lighting up in the display and then the arrows come on about 2 seconds later? That is one thing I don't like about this unit. I think that the arrows should come on at the same time as the main display, indicating the band and the strength as well. Now, what you're also seeing is what I noticed yesterday is there's a little arrow confusion on this thing. When I hit the gun, and I'm going to tell you when I hit it, I'll say hit. You'll see sometimes it'll go to the rear antenna, which is closer to us, or it'll go to the source as being the back of the unit. And for some reason, I'm holding the trigger now. You'll see that it's showing that it's coming from the front of the unit as if you were driving forward, and it's actually not. I have the gun about 3 feet away, about the length of a yardstick from the unit at this point, and sometimes, see, now you'll see there, and went from the back to the front. So these are just a couple issues that I'm having with this thing, and also the quickness. Now I'm going to do trigger, trigger, see, and see how it went to the front of the unit as if it was a rear shot, trigger, boom. Now it's going to the front, and I haven't moved at all, just so you know. Trigger, 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 trigger hold. So it takes about a second. Trigger, trigger, trigger. See how it does the front to the rear? And again, I haven't moved at all.